Okay, so we are not in top 8, so we're just finishing up our loser side of the bracket here, starting with Razzu and TJ Blind Gamer. This is our
This is
TJ playing
4 top 8s?
SubZero. Oh my goodness, TJ just plays a lot of characters, doesn't he?
So this is winners finals for top 8. Is this our last spot for top 8?
No, this is
To get into top 8, right. So
yeah.
winners
Loser
finals
side.
in the losers bracket. Losers finals.
Such a cool skin for SubZero. I just want to point that out. Deception was my favorite game. It was my first game I got into Mortal Kombat with, so
We got
nice
that
to see that.
hammerage again.
Ooh.
Look at that, the back three.
Good back threes. I love
Yes.
the pokes. That's her best poke, frankly. I would be real with you. Like her sweeps like amazing, but if you want to do like big boy damage, that's the one you want to be scaring people with.
Nice punish. Didn't hit confirm into the ice ball.
Yeah,
he
let me
did
tell
read the breakaway and went to the blood splat, but he didn't break away until after.
When you're SubZero, you absolutely want to avoid ice balling, up in your face on block strings, right? Because one, that ice ball has a lot of startup and can be mashed out of, and two, on block, up close like that close up,
It's like
you can
negative
punish.
15. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There it is again. I like that he's going for the safe, like, so this is a good example. He's going for the standing 1. He could get like a 2-1-2 punish off of that.
Ooh,
The standing 1 punish is good guaranteed damage, gives you a little bit more leeway, especially in an online environment.
That was a good whiff punish. And did you see that Skarlet's back walk into back 3?
Yeah, so her
Like
back walk
that.
is really, really good, and the very last place besides full screen you want to be against Skarlet is in the corner.
She's one of the best shimmiers.
This character, despite all of the people that think of, some of her shortcomings or how she compares to the rest of the roster, in the corner, she has got to be one of the strongest characters. If we made a tier list of just only corner characters, she would be top tier for sure.
Especially when you're... I noticed what our Skarlet player was doing here when he knocked down the SubZero in the corner. He was up in his face, but then as he was walking, as soon as he was waking up, he was walking back, right? He was walking back and trying to whiff punish with the back 3. So it looks like TJ is making the adjustment here, switching to Scorpion. This is the one I see him, or I'm most familiar with him playing as.
See, back 3 is really good to use in a situation like that too, because it's like a disjointed hitbox and it doesn't advance her forward, so you don't risk walking into their move trying to whiff punish them. It keeps her in place. And she can just special cancel like into it, and it's something that she can buffer.
Like, normally you're able to duck the bloodshot, right? But if they're blocking the back 3, you can actually jail it into bloodshot. The only person who can't do that, that makes it whiff, is SubZero's low slide. But all the other characters, like, they'll jail into bloodshot on block. All right, switching to Searing Rage variation. So this is the one that, doesn't have reborn, so a little more committal with your teleports. Vaguely more so. But this is the one where you do so much damage. I think it's like 16, 17% off throws. It's insane.
Okay, big punish on the back 2.
I find it a little interesting that our Skarlet player here is ending his combos mid-screen with the Blood Burst. I definitely want to know what advantages you get from that. It seems pretty good,
Blood Burst is her armor breaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay.
Yep.
I was wondering because I never did.
And they changed some of the frames and stuff, so you can hit it now. And she's got some new corner stuff with it, like a little bit, or it's just like a little bit more viable. You see it a little bit more often. It's still kind of tight links.
I definitely saw Razzo use the back 1-2 string for the bleeding crushing blow. Beforehand, I know that got buffed in Aftermath because I'm seeing people use that where I never saw anyone ever use before. So I think that also got buffed too.
If she's in a situation where she gets down 2 and armor break instead, armor down 2 does more damage, but off of like a 1-2-4, she doesn't have that luxury.
That was a good. That was really good patience on the teleport there, because on amplified teleport for Searing Rage Scorpion, you can punish that. So it was really just him playing patiently, punishing those teleports.
All right, that is a double high, so it's a little bit of a mind game. If you go to punish too early, you can get opened up with the amplify, which is the launcher, and so they get their combo anyway.
Oh, that's absolutely happened to me a lot. where
Yep.
I'm like trying to down two to whiff punish a teleport, but I do it too early or whatever, and they just or no, I do it too late, and the amplified teleport hits me, and I get countered for it. So definitely, it's you can like whiff punish by letting the teleport whiff, but if they amplify it, you better be fast because then you're gonna get countered otherwise.
Okay, we saw Nightwolf in the last set that.
TJ must be feeling really comfortable. He's switching to a lot of characters here. I'm kind of impressed by how many characters he's willing
He's
to play
looking
in
for
a
the right
tournament.
tool set for this matchup. I can feel it. He's
No,
figuring
this
it
is a
out.
good. I'll be honest with you.
I
This is
feel
a
like
really
Skarlet
hard
might
matchup
get
for
like.
Skarlet.
I feel like Skarlet gets a little mauled in this matchup.
This
too.
is a medium projectile, reflecting all your projectiles. Except Blood Boil. I don't think he can reflect Blood Boil with the projectile.
No, it's not a projectile. He can't reflect like Blood Tentacle or anything like that either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, commits to the full 2-1-2, but does not get punished.
Ooh, you know what? I actually love the idea of him mashing out with the standing 4. That's a 10 frame, and it's fast enough in most cases to keep people honest with their pressure, right?
It's forward advancing as well, and they changed the second hit to be a mid. +6 on block. Oh,
Gets clipped at the low, but is unable to confirm it into like a launcher by amplifying it. That's kind of hard to do, right? You know, confirming off single hits, so it's understandable. He probably just wanted to do it to just get closer to Skarlet.
okay. He's comfortable zoning, so again, Skarlet does not have Tentacle in
There
this
you
variation,
go.
So.
No, see, this is what's really good about Skarlet, right? Is that she only uses one kind of launcher, her 2-1-2, and if you break away from that, like, all you have to do is just bait it out, right? And then just use your crushing blow, or your fatal blow. Like, it's one of the easiest characters to be armor breaking before Aftermath, is playing with Skarlet.
Her Fatal Blow is really good too. The scaling and stuff on it does a lot of damage. Okay, big punish.
Ooh, that's kind of hard to do.
Spends the bar.
That's a hard combo.
So you can see, look how much ground Razzo was able to cover with that hit advantage.
Amplifying for the easy
Go across the whole
180.
screen into a throw.
All right, now we're seeing some Skarlet play here. Some classic.
Oh,
no!
and he got the brutal. This is one of my favorites. It's so like Exorcist.
Oh no! I've never seen this, frankly. That's really hard to. That's a hard
love
fatality
it.
to pull off.
I've had people teabagging me in Combat League, and I throw out blood balls when people do that because it triggers that brutality when they stand up into it. You have to have. I don't think your health can be super low. I think it's one of those sort of things, and they have to be. It says far away, but I've gotten up pretty close before.
All right, well, that was 3-0 for Razzo against TJ. TJ are amazing once again. Amazing show. I've frankly think he was one of the more confident players in our tournament. I've never seen a man brave enough to be switching to that many characters against so many different matchups.
All right, and got a good run.